Hi everyone, it's Athena. Happy Monday. I hope you guys had a great weekend. And oh my goodness, before I even start the reading for today, I am so grateful to each and every one of you congratulating me on the book. The Ego Has Landed will be out in stores. It'll be in Barnes & Noble and in the spiritual section as well as self-help. Hopefully it'll be in the front. I'm going to be taking a walk over to Barnes & Noble here in California, but I do want you guys to know that that's where it should appear in August, okay? I will let you know when it's available, what date, but that was my first copies. I got several copies I get the first, copies. Okay. And I thank you all for so sweet that you want an autographed copy. I love it. You guys are awesome. That touched my heart in ways you have no idea. Not only that, but I'm just like so thrilled that this book was written. This book was written for every human, on planet Earth. Why? Because it deals with something that is highly important to understand: how we think, who we are, I strip it down to the core of why our ego was innately built within our structure of self, and how we find that identity only to, I'm not going to tell you. All right, you got to read it. But I really thank you. Autograph copies will be, I right now I can't address that issue because too many people are asking me for that. And also, what else was I going to say? Not to say that I'm not going to do that. All right, just so you know, because my heart is in every one of those books. So when you read that book and when you share it, and that I ask you to do, not for just me, but for you. Share the book, show people, help others. Isn't that what we're here to do? So help others to let them understand and get a better insight into how we have been programmed, conditioned, and things of that nature that are very predominantly taking over our lives if you let it. Okay? All right. That's good. Now, let me see if there's any messages for today's reading, August 2nd, 2021. So, I'm hearing the secrets that we keep. It's not just about the secrets they're telling me. It's not about the secrets that others keep from you. And it's not excluding those secrets that others don't tell you, you're not privy to. It's also the fragrance of the secrets that you keep, not only to not expose those secrets to your, let's say, friends, family members, etc., but also, what are you telling yourself? It's about being transparent. That's today's reading. Well, that's the theme. That's what Spirit wants us to know. Okay? So let's get started. It is a general. Hope. Hope. Hoping. A final surrender. A Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aquarius, who is finally surrendering and becoming transparent. Wishing upon a star. This Queen of Cups is very loyal, but she had to break down in order to get up again. She had to fall down. She had to figure it out. She had to get into the depths of her emotions to get up and stand on her own 2 feet and see the light of a new day. The light of a new day. The Hermit, Virgo, tells us that a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio is going within, looking within to find the hope for a new tomorrow, the hope for the light to be illuminated by a heavenly Father Spirit, Father in Spirit, someone who is on the other side helping, a spirit guide. I'm seeing this as Odin. I don't know why. I just saw this as Odin, who is one of my spirit guides. And I look beyond what I can see from a time of innocence to a time of the wise soul, sage. What have you learned from childhood or teenage years, what have you? This light becomes this light as we walk the path with hope and being guided by our spirit guides to see that light of a new day and that hope. Red robins, doggies are around you, whoever this applies to. We keep coming back. We keep coming back to source. Don't we know that already? Isn't that the key to unlock the light that shines within our hearts? And to follow that light. We've been following this light since we were kids. Why? Because that's where we come from. We come from spirit. And we go back to spirit. Because we are spirit. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, potentially a masculine who has a lot to think about. Who's been given a lot to think about, who needs this coming together right here, who needs this wisdom, who needs this knowledge. Is it this potential masculine who needs to go within and grow up? Someone needs to grow up and get back into a spiritual, we're coming to the center. The center is the Hermit. We're coming to the center. He's getting up and he needs spiritual guidance. She, on the other hand, has completely surrendered and has hope for the future. And that's her higher calling. They're both coming together to get a spiritual awakening, if you will. Either together or apart makes no difference. We got to do the work. Don't we know that? Work is involved here. So at the horizon, let's do that. You've seen me long enough, you know, here we're at the horizon now. right here. And here at the horizon, two people are trying to come together to become spiritually awakened, enlightened, and to follow the path of spirit. Whether that is within or without, together or not, it doesn't matter. Two people are needing to become and follow their highest truth. She has surrendered. He is thinking more about the materialism of his youth, meaning his youth was about, and I'm going to say it, his youthful days at one time was about sex, drugs, and rock and roll. It was just, let's have fun, come and go. But now he's rethinking that. And he's finding himself in alignment with his, right? This is the crown chakra. This is the work of all the other chakras to align with the crown of the highest truth, of the consciousness, higher consciousness. Got it? Because of this. The masculine has been demasculated. His throat chakra, his other chakras have been imbalanced. And I say he because he's the one with trying to heal from the 10 of Swords. He's had all his chakras after this situation needing to realign oneself through your own work, the work of spirit, the work of the highest Father, our Father. And to re-ground oneself, you have to pull yourself down in order to rise again. And now we have the chakra of the heart. We have the throat and we have the heart. She's holding her heart. She's devastated. He's devastated. Both are devastated because they realized as two people have come together that their highest truth, their highest calling is not about just the physical. It's not about the physical, the Page of Wands. It is about the surrendering. So two people on two different platforms of feelings and the energy of how they see a relationship coming together or not, or just two people trying to work on the imbalances and imperfections that we all have. So we go from the crown and Spirit saying this is where the work is going to come, because as you evolve, you go from the 8 to the highest realm. So you have the throat chakra and the heart chakra right in line here of being and needing to work on the imbalances that it holds, right? This is the chakras. Masculine and feminine working on two different sides of the coin, so to speak, to gain some higher knowledge, to align and realign ourselves so that we can, so that we can cross that bridge. Our Father, is going up here. So, an Aries, a Virgo, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Aquarius, I said, right? Leo, Aries, Sag. We have them all here. This is the aligning of the chakras. This is how they want me to, this is the way, and this is the truth. Grounding ourselves. All of the chakras below the heart, when imbalanced, are stemmed with the energy of unworthiness, disbelief, guilt, shame, all of those egoic are here. And that's why one needs to reassess how the ego has made so much a part of this guy's life, the masculine. It's all about what matters. That's the heart of the matter is different than what matters. What matters is not to be imbalanced by the ego, which is all of the imbalances that go on with that: shame, guilt, unworthiness, lies, deception, deceit, sex, drugs, rock and roll. But to start at the heart and ground yourself, right? Reground yourself, bring yourself to your fourth chakra, and by surrendering the rest, you can rise now to the highest level of consciousness. And as we rise, people see your transparency. People see you who you are, for what you are, and for where you have resolved the differences in your chakras. You have recalibrated, right? We've rectified your chakras to align with the heart, with the throat, work on self, get higher learning from our higher self and our Heavenly Father. Hold on. Okay? We become transparent to others when we work on ourselves. And that is what we're here to do. Okay. Have a great day. I send you so much love. And thank you once again for being so awesome, because you all represent who I am and the path that I'm on. And we walk this path together. So have a great day. Happy Monday. And let's work on ourselves. Okay. Take care.